I have just a little thrift haul for you today and kind of just a little chit-chatty video. So we will start with the thrift haul. Just a few things that I've acquired recently. I guess I haven't done a ton of thrifting, but this basket was one of them. I ended up putting it on top of the hutch that I painted or flipped, whatever. And I haven't put anything in it yet. I don't even know if I will. Maybe I will find something to store in there, but it's going on top of there. I believe this was $1.99, and I picked this one. I liked the color. I don't have any darker ones like this, and then I like the wicker look, but it was also the same price as some of the smaller ones, so I picked this one because I thought, well, for $1.99 I might as well get one that has a little more storage. So I grabbed this one. Then this plate, I've just been collecting plates. This one says Old Britain Castles. I don't know, eventually I'd like to hang them on a wall, but you got to get the right stuff for the back. So we will see where I end up putting these, but I've been collecting the transferware and all of the ones that I have are blue. I would love some red too for the holiday season, but I just haven't come across them. So I've only been collecting blue so far, but this one is really pretty. It's in great shape. I think it was like $1.99, maybe $2.99. I usually don't buy them if they're any more than like $3. And then I finally found a pitcher. I've been looking for one to fill our water filter. We have a Pro One. It's kind of like Berkey, very similar. I've been using a Yeti water bottle, and it was fine, like for the time being, but I'd have to fill it. I'd have to do 4 rounds of the water bottle like 3 times a day, and it was just like, I don't know, it was annoying. So I knew if I could find a pitcher that would be quicker. And yeah, so I had been looking for one, but I wanted one that was kind of like farmhousey and also not priced too high. So this one I found for $2.99. It says Golden Harvest pitcher, and then it has the ounces on the back, and I just think it's cute. So finally doing that, it's definitely made it a lot more efficient. And then I found a couple of old books. Now these I'm trying to just collect. I like how they look as decoration, but I do like to pick ones too that I might actually read or just kind of thumb through. I don't just pick like random ones completely. So the ones that I do have so far, like I have one American Church History, I have some old hymnals, and then this one is a Dickens one. So I assume Charles Dickens. Yep. Just maroon, gold lettering. Thought it'd be pretty. And then this one, I don't really care for like the cover, but like the side of it, and I like the color, the red, especially like around the holidays. That'll be really pretty. So this is by Louisa May Alcott, and yeah, I don't know that I would like put these exactly together because it's 2 different shades of red, but I do have some other brown ones and orange ones, and they just look so pretty. Like I don't know, the pages are shiny gold, so beautiful. And then I kind of just wanted to quickly chat about something that I've been thinking about, especially as I'm feeling better. Most of the time I still get like tired and I'm not like functioning at 150% like it would be nice if I was, but pursuing goals and interests in your home and as a stay-at-home mom, I think this is something that our like culture has kind of lost. And it was something that I knew going into staying home that it was something that I would do and that I would want to do, because first of all, it benefits your family if you are pursuing your interests still within your home, but it also benefits you and it keeps you inspired, which then affects your homemaking. It was a struggle, and it definitely took me a long time to figure out. And then when you're dealing with health stuff or pregnancy and not feeling well, there's times when you have to just slow down. But I really think we made a mistake when we like almost separated the intellect from the home. Like I remember talking to a professor when I was in college. I don't know if I mentioned like I would maybe stay home one day. At that point it wasn't like something that I was super set on, but it was like in the back of my mind, on and off. And I remember her saying like, I did that for a while, but you can only get so excited about schedules and routines. And I just think that misses the point entirely, which obviously homemaking is more than just schedules and routine. It's obviously more than cooking and cleaning and childcare, than basic childcare. It's obviously how you're doing it and all that stuff. That's kind of a separate topic, but it is hard, especially when you're a new mom and you have only littles or only one baby and it's like your first transition, to figure out how to do the things that you enjoy still. And it doesn't even have to be like, you know, financial goals or just like high achieving things. Your goals could just be to get better at certain homemaking things. But I think it's important to have those things that you're working towards, because it 100% inspires the rest of your homemaking. So it's hard. You do have to bring your children along a lot of the time, involve them, which is a very sanctifying process, but it's totally possible, and I would almost even argue necessary for you. And then because it's necessary for you, then that pours into your family too. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of interesting if you could share any tips down below of like how you have pursued your goals, kind of how you have done that, because it's going to look different for everybody, you know, depending on your resources, your time, your energy levels, all that stuff. I have found that I need to have some kind of a creative outlet, and I love YouTube. I love editing videos. My channel is just about homemaking and the home, but I just love doing that. So there are ways to do that. It's tricky. It takes longer when you're involving your kids and you have to stop and start, and you know, it can be very challenging, and the stopping and starting, but I still think it's worth powering through some of that and worth doing, even if it's hard. So let me know what some of your tips are below. That could honestly be a separate video where I just talk about that and how I have been learning how to implement that. If you're interested in that, let me know. But I think that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.